Okay, these dimensions are a standard tip box, which could take smell sparrows, nuthatch, redstart, pied flycatcher. So the hole will be 32 mil. Okay, which I've outlined. Now the dimensions that I've used is 28 to 30 centimetres for the backing board, the lid about 20, and these are 18, the sides and the front. Now this is the spacer, so I've prepared these in advance and cut them, so just line those up for the sides. And then what I've done is I've done pilot holes, drill pilot holes, because if you drill the screw straight in, it will split the wood. So we've done the pilot holes, and then we'll just pop the screws in. This is the backing board. Backing board onto the sides. Just make sure that's level, which it is. Okay, that's the lid. So the sides are level. We're finished with that. Then the front, again the pilot holes, so you don't split the wood. Just line it up. Put your 4 screws in. I've already marked the hole 32 millimeters, ready to cut that out. Not to be too bullish, because you can split the wood. Okay, then the base plate, which I've already cut out, and that will fit in the bottom like so. Again, the pilot holes ready for the screw. I'll just line that up. Wood screws, 1 on each side to hold the base plate in, and then 5 on the front. Okay, now I've already cut that out. So what we'll do now, just going to make some pilot holes in the front hole, so I can get the jigsaw round. So that's your hole cut out, and then we'll put the protector plate on. You can use a variety of plates. I use jam jar lids because they've got a bit of a guard on them, but it keeps squirrels and woodpeckers from gnawing and making the hole bigger. This is the lid. The hinge I use is damp proof course, 6 inches wide, which matches the 6 inches across the plank. You can use old leather, old Wellington boots, doesn't really matter. Then I do pilot holes for the roof tacks and just drive them in to finish it off on the other side, the fixing. Then just pop them on there, line them up. Then bang them into place. Again, by using the pilot holes, you're not splitting the wood. And then the holes. That's if you want to tie them to the tree. But give me a hammer and nails any day. Again, alternatively, you can put a pilot hole in for the nail. I use 3-inch nails to fix to the trees, top and bottom. So that's nearly finished. On this box we've got the hole at the front, but you can have it at the side, but you only need one fixing. If the hole's at the side, you can have the fixing top and bottom with the wire. If you've got it at the front, it will go from there over and fix at the other end, which I'll show you now. About that length too. It's about 10 inches, 10 to 12 inches. So a couple of screws, fix it. And the other side. Why use a screwdriver when a hammer will do? Just tied off on the left hand side. I just find this so easy now. I used to do one each side, but this is so much easier. Okay, push it into place, bring it over, and then tie it off on the other side. And that's your nest box.
Amazing, thank you so much.
There you go.
Looks great.
Alright, doesn't it? Do you want to do a little bit of a spray?
Yeah.
Okay, let me clear. Now the colour, I mean you can have what colour you want, but if you're going to put them in woodland, I usually use black. You can use any sort of paint, it soon wears off, but black, it camouflages well. And just a light dusting. Green and brown tend to stand out too much, so just black. Careful not to do it on your picnic table.
Thanks for that.
There's the finished product.
Amazing. Looks fantastic. Thank you very much for showing us.